Howdy, 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 my beautiful Pisces. How are you doing today, darling? Let's get into your weekly tarot reading, Pisces, for October 2022 and see what's going to be happening in your life in October, in this week. All right, see what your horoscope is going to be looking like, Pisces, and what predictions we can be making for you today. Now, Pisces, when it comes to my tarot readings, consume more than just your one zodiac sign. Check out your sun, moon, and your rising, your big three, Pisces, to get a better understanding what's happening in your life. If you do enjoy this tarot reading, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. It's free to do and it helps me out quite a bit. But yeah, Pisces, let's just jump right into this tarot reading because I like these cards already. All right, and I just kind of want to jump right into this tarot message. Is that okay? Because we have here the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands with this Empress card here. All right, so I just want to say buckle up, Pisces, because this is going to be a lot to unpack just with these three cards here. All right, let's leave the Empress alone for a moment here and just look at this. We have the Page of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is the cornucopia. It's like having finally getting what it is that you're wanting, that desire, right? And it's being rewarded for your action, for your hard work, for your determination here. And then you have the Page of Wands. Pages represents new energy coming into your life, Pisces. And the Page of Wands is a card of like new opportunity coming in. So it's like a new opportunity coming into your life to really change things up, to really inspire you. All right. With the Wands energy, it's the card of like passion. So this could really be the sense of like, especially if you've been putting a lot of effort into your self-care, Pisces, you've been working on yourself. This is literally the epitome of someone that's been working on themselves, doing the self-care, self-love exercises, and being rewarded with a really positive opportunity coming in that will further enhance how you see yourself, whether this comes in the shape of a person or just an actual work opportunity or project for you to be working on. All right, now the reason why I wanted to have the Empress all by herself here to unpack is because the Empress, this is who you are, Pisces, at this time. Not the Zodiac sign, that she's not associated with the Pisces and the Zodiac for the major arcana, but this is who your story is. The Empress card is someone that has built a lot of character in their life. This is the epitome of someone that has been dealt a heavy hand in life, built a lot of character, very stern, very much so the rock in a lot of people's lives, but you still are like very loving. You didn't allow the world to make you bitter due to the experiences and the people that you've had to deal with. And so how I see this energy here is this literally the epitome, Pisces, of where it's like I feel like you're really about to be finding yourself. Like I'm trying to like make sure this is like remaining PG, and not because I want to like make this like weird or anything, but I do feel as if like you're feeling yourself more, like you're touching your skin and you're just like seeing, like appreciating this beauty here. I feel like at one point in time you had some major imposter syndrome, Pisces. You had some major imposter syndrome, but I feel like you might have been really not being able to like what you see in the mirror, but I see in the coming days here, especially through this opportunity of this Page of Wands here, Pisces, I see this really further enhancing this here. But notice how I said enhancing and not giving, Pisces. Notice I said enhancing and not giving because you are already kind of exuding this energy here. You might not be able to, I feel like people think about self-love and it's either like one major or the other, where it's just like people think that's like to really practice self-love, you're always going to love yourself when you look in the mirror and you can't find a single thing about yourself that you want to change. That is self-love, definitely at its highest, but also self-love, let's think about, like, I'm very much so about spirituality in all walks of life, but also adding the human aspect to it, where we admit it's like some days, you're gonna feel like a crusty potato, honey, and there's nothing wrong with being a crusty potato. But you still are able to see yourself in the mirror and be like, oh, I got to get my hair done, but also still be like, but I'm still that one. I'm still the one. I still have extreme value. Like, your place in this world. And I know you do, because even if someone starts speaking to you a little bit too disrespectfully, you're at a point now where you'll check them vocally, even if they're family here. I feel like your backbone is being straightened up more. Like, I feel like you are really owning a room even more. And something I actually want to point out here, Pisces, is that this card in specific, you'll look closely and this Empress is illustrated with the fish here, right? And you are, so very fitting for you, actually, for this illustration of it. This is actually you. That's very interesting. I did not like this is I've had this deck for years, and this is the first time that I've always just seen it as feathers, but it's actually fish. How fascinating, darling. I love it. But yes, as I was saying beforehand, Pisces, like, you're really going, I am very confident in saying like the rest of this year is going to be looking really fabulous for you. And it's going to further just enhance this Empress energy that you already exude. Genders obviously don't matter. All right. Don't get me with the gender stuff, darling. Right. Let's continue on here. We have the Knight of Cups stepping forward here for you under this Page of Wands. And I bring the point to talk about this Page of Wands here, Pisces, because this is how it's going to be getting delivered. Two different cards talking about an opportunity being given to you. And I also made it a point in saying that the Page of Wands on its own could also represent, you know, with all these other cards, like the shape of a person coming into your life that then helps you feel like the Empress, right? And so to have this coming in here, the opportunity for many of you Pisces comes in the shape of a person. And it doesn't mean it's going to be immediately romantic. It doesn't have to be romantic at all. Y'all already understand. I don't like to attach emotions to things other than just loving. And you can love a family, you can love a friend, and you can love your lover, right? And so that's how I see this as. Let's unpack this more. Judgment card on the Ace of Pentacles. This leads me to believe, Pisces, that you probably haven't really received too many blessings from your spiritual team, or you feel like you haven't in quite some time, right? Or at least it's been like a little bit of a dry spell. Or we'll just say instead, Pisces, to avoid that negative connotation or the sounding of disappointment, your wishes have remained the same for a while now, darling. Your requests from your ancestors, from your spirit guides, have remained the same for a bit. They haven't changed because nothing has come into completion for a while, right? Just understand, Pisces, and there's no shame in it, but there is like this acknowledgement, Pisces, that I feel like is happening in your spiritual team, where it's just like, yeah, we haven't given Pisces a bone in a while. We haven't given Pisces their Ace of Pentacles moment yet. Let's give one to her in the shape of this Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. Two different court cards coming in here, and this is under that Empress energy. You have two different court cards coming in here. Definitely, I feel like, Pisces, a lot of people are being attracted to you at this time. All right, I'm not just saying that because the two court cards representing people, but also that is what the Empress really does represent. She does represent beauty. All right, she represents just the epitome of like every person, man or woman or otherwise, like being attracted to this energy, because it's not about like features, it's about the energy that you exude. And Empress energy is this card of like that exudes power, but that also exudes sensuality, beauty. Like, I can go on a whole tangent. I feel like you get the point, Pisces. I'm not trying to be weird here. All right, taking this in though, I feel like at this time here, Pisces, well, yes, they're going to be Spirit is going to be taking some really solid action in your life currently to get the ball going. I have a sneeze coming, so if you notice me sounding weird for a moment, you'll understand why. But with this Knight of Pentacles energy here, I do get this sense, Pisces, of where it's like, finish your to-do list. All right, finish your to-do list. If you've been putting off some things, get it done now. That's what I hear. Get it done now, because later on you're not going to have the time, or you're going to wish that you did it later. All right, let's take these cards from the back of the deck here. 7 and 5 of Swords with the Ace of Cups coming in here, Pisces. Yeah, so what I see with this here, Pisces, this is a call out from your spiritual team now, where it's just like there's certain things that you have been needing to get done. It's like, what I get with this, Pisces, is like, it's like, you know, don't shoot the messenger here, darling, but it's like someone on your spiritual team is just like, Pisces, how are you going to say that you want a soulmate, you want a twin flame connection, and we bring it, like, what do you think is going to happen if we bring this soulmate to your door, Pisces, this opportunity to your door, and when they're knocking on your door, you can't invite them in because your house is a mess? You know, what are we going to do with that? you know. And so putting the, you know, the judgmental tone aside from that, Pisces, you look at the actual message of what that means, and it's like this sense of where it's like, you say you want these certain blessings, you say you want these certain things in your life, Pisces, but you know good and well, darling, if it were to happen to you right now in this moment, you would not be prepared to properly receive it in the way that you would want to receive it. All right, whether that comes in the shape of like a person, whether that comes in the shape of a job opportunity, but you know, there's certain things that you wanted to have done before it happens. Get it done now. Start treating that to-do list of things that you need to get done before X, Y, Z happens in your life. Start treating it that it's about to happen, because it actually is. Because I feel like it's been easy for you to put it off for a while, Pisces, because on some level you're just like, no, at some point it's gonna happen, but like you don't put a time frame to it, right? So then it just never gets done, thus leading to self-fulfilling prophecy of something that you don't even want, right? So think about it in that way. Some food to unpack, food for thought there. And speaking about food for thought, we have the squirrel spirit, number 57, equaling to 3 in numerology. Write that down and see what messages 3 has. It's a very powerful number. I strongly do suggest it because it's my favorite number. So but I digress. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. What was I just talking about, Pisces? Of where it's like believing in that certain things are going to happen in your life, so start treating your life in such a way. All right, and believing in yourself, I feel like you already have been in this process of doing that. Continue putting energy and time into doing that still to this point, Pisces. All right, but that's the tarot reading that I have for you today, darling. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards today, and I hopefully can connect you sometime in the near future, Pisces. Love you so much, darling. Bye, Pisces.